Hello dancers and welcome. If this is your first time joining me, I am Tiekka and this is Everyday Ballet, where we bring gorgeous ballet principles, training, and style to everyday life. You do not need to have a dancer's body and you don't need to know anything about ballet. I am here to show you all about this gorgeous art form and how to bring its grace and power into your life. So especially if you're an adult learner, welcome. This is the place to be. In this video, we are going to be starting our Waltz of the Flowers dance. So this is the first installment of choreography. If you have not already seen the instructional tutorial for the steps that we're going to see here, then definitely check that out. And remember, if you like this video, like, subscribe, share, set your notifications, and bring a friend so that they can learn this dance with you. And if you're looking for that structured approach to your ballet training and you like my teaching style, head over to everydayballet.com and check out my ballerina body programs. I am so delighted you're here. Let's ballet. As we begin our choreography, it's important to note that I am going to be acting as your mirror image. And what I mean by that is that you don't have to try to do the same side that I am doing and think about which foot. Just as if you were looking in a mirror, if I take this arm out, you are mirroring me. This will make it easier to learn the choreography here. Of course, if you want to, you can always transpose, but you don't have to do that work. Another thing to note is I am here in my New York City studio, and so I have plenty of space. This dance is going to be appropriate even for small spaces, but for the sake of clarity, it is going to be easier to show you in here. So I will be providing some alternative ways to do the choreography so it fits into smaller spaces. And something that's very helpful to note as we go along with our choreography is that it's less important the exact what that you're doing, and it's much more important about the how. And so I invite you to really use your imagination. In fact, it might be helpful to pick your favorite flower and imagine yourself as your favorite flower unfurling, blooming, growing in the sunshine. And finally, because I am here in my New York City studio, we may get some street noise. I call it the New York Symphony. So we'll just move along with that as needed. So to begin our dance, we are going to be starting in our preparation B+ position. Now remember, and you have a choice here, you can either be on the ball of the foot at the back, or you can point the toes. Just make sure that the knees are fairly close together, hopefully touching, but if not, that's okay. And also make sure that you're not rolling out to the pinky toe side. You really want to have the big toe, or the big toe, that's where you want to be. That's going to give you the most stability. So starting in our B+ position, either with the ball of the foot or pointed toes, we step with the back foot. We turn and we step, bending the knees, and then we straighten the back leg and lift the arm. Now you can point the back toe, or you can be on the ball of the foot for more stability. The palm is facing up, so it's kind of like you've called somebody over there. That's what we're doing. We are calling them, and that elbow is rounded, and the other arm is draping down from the shoulder. Now, we are going to do the other side. So from here, you're going to turn towards that back foot, and you're going to do it the other way. You're going to bend, and as you straighten the back leg, you're going to call with that top arm. One more time. So from here, you're going to turn towards the back leg, and you're going to call on the other side. Good. And now you're going to step forward with that back leg just a tiny bit. So we're going to come back to the B+. So when you come, you're going to place the foot in front of you, you're going to bend both knees, and then you're going to find B+ on the other side. So the knees are close, you're either on the ball or the toes. And now to continue, we're going to open the arm there, and open the arm there. This is our pantomime. So we say you, and then you bring it together here, and then we're going to roll our wrists and take them up the center for dance. So once again, our pantomime. We go you, here, and dance. So that is the first part of our choreography, and now we are going to listen to our music and match these steps to the music. Standing in B+ with the ball of the foot or the toes pointed behind you, we're going to start with that back foot. Just going nice and slow, no worries, no hurries. So we bend, call to straighten, and turn, and call. And we step forward, and open, and roll, open. Good, that's all it is. Basically, this whole introduction is an invitation to dance. So one way that you can really smooth out your movements is to move the knees with smoothness. So we're always bending and straightening. I think one of the things I most often see in the studio is that people try to do ballet with completely straight legs because they're pulling up so much. They're so eager to do it well. So make sure that you're bending the knees. And when you bend the knees, see if you can still lift up through your posture. Sometimes when we bend the knees, we kind of crouch down, and we definitely don't want to do that here. So try to move softly through the knees. So let's go over sequence once again. Standing in our B+, we do a little bend, both knees, and then we straighten. And now we turn to the other side, we bend, and we straighten. And to step forward, we bend, and we open, and you, and here, and dance, and opening out. And remember, as you roll those wrists outward, you come up and you open. It's like the sun is just breaking through the clouds. That's the feeling. It is joyous and beautiful. So let's try all of that once again before moving on for the rest of this section. Bend, and say, come. Turn the other way, bend, and come. And stepping forward, bending, say, you, come here. And dance, open. Excellent, yes. Okay, so that is the invitation to the dance. And now as the music changes, we're going to move on into our bourrées. So let's go over where we've finished. We've gone from here, calling, and we've said, you, here, dance. And as you open, it's like the sun breaking through the clouds. Now, from here, we're going to start our bourrée step. This is our tightly packed step, not our drunken step. And we're going to bring the feet together, and we're going to start that bourrée. Hopefully, you've been practicing. So as we start this bourrée, we're just going to keep the feet just as they are. And now we're going to call as if to the audience. We're going to beckon them to come with us for this dance. So we have beckoning, and beckoning twice, and then we're going to come up. The feet are still going in bourrée. Okay, so now we're going to put all of that with the music from the very beginning so you can hear that musical change. Standing in B+, just float those fingertips away from the body, just feeling that radiance, like you can feel the sunshine on your shoulders. Remember to invite everyone to dance with you. We begin with the back foot, bending the knees, and straighten and call. And bend the knees, and straighten and call. And stepping forward, bend. We're in B+ again. And you, here, dance, open. And now our bourrées. And beckon. Say, come dance with me. Lift. So we have beckoned everyone now to the dance, and we're going to have just a little tiny turn with those bourrées. Now don't worry about this turn, it's going to be very, very little, but let's go over it slowly. So we have just invited everybody. We've said you, here, dance, and the music changes, and as it changes, we draw the legs together for our little bourrée. We do our beckoning, come join me. Come join me. And now you're going to bring the arms down and you're going to float them up to the top, making a beautiful oval over your face. So it's like a frame for your face, and keep those feet nice and busy. Now from here, you're going to turn towards the back foot. Now remember, I'm your mirror image here. So you should have your right foot in front. I have my left foot in front. You're going to turn towards your back foot. As you turn towards your back foot, the feet are going to change. So now you have the other foot in front, and you're just going to keep it as you come around. So one more time. We've done our beckoning. Beckon, beckon. You're going to sweep the arms down and draw them up into a beautiful frame. Keep those feet going. Now we turn towards the back foot, changing the feet. Now the other foot is in front. We keep it there. Good. Okay, so from this place, we've changed feet now with a little tiny turn. We're going to take the back foot, and much like the beginning, we're going to step out, bending the knees. This time, the arms are coming down through the middle. And as we straighten, we lift the arms into a long diagonal. Feel like a water droplet. Imagine a water droplet could just flow from those top fingers right off the bottom fingers, just dripping beauty, okay? So one more time. From our bourrée, we're going to take that back foot, we're going to bend the knees, arms are coming down the center, and as we straighten, we reach with a long diagonal. And once again, you can be on the ball of the foot, or you can point the toes. Wherever you are, you're now going to take that foot that's at the back and bring it to the front once again. So taking it, you're going to start those bourrées, and you're going to lift up, and you're going to sweep the arms down and bring them up. Okay, and that's it. That's all we're doing. So let's go over that once again. From our beautiful dripping beauty pose here, arabesque à terre, we're going to bring the back leg to the front, and we're going to pull it up. We're going to bourrée, and then we're going to sweep the arms down and touch the top corners. Okay, so you're going to hear there's going to be a little bit of an accent so that it will come up right on a note. And so now let's do the whole thing, listening for this last part that we've just added and adding that to the mix. Here we go. Back foot, step, and call. And bend the knees smoothly, and call. And now stepping forward, and here, dance, open, start those bourrées, and beckon, bring it down, up, turning towards the back foot, changing feet, carry it around, and stepping back, reach, and bourrée, and accent. So there was the accent. So there's kind of a sweeping. You can imagine you're wearing a tutu and you're sweeping through that tulle. I know it can be very anxiety-provoking to do something new and to use the body in a different way, but I really encourage you to be soft and kind with yourself. The body is amazing. It wants to move in balance. It wants to be able to move fluidly and express the beauty it feels. So allow yourself to have that as much as possible. Okay, so we're almost to the end, and let's just add this one last little part, and then we will put it all together a couple of times, and then we will have learned our first section. Okay, so we have finished. We are doing those bourrées. We've opened the arms out. The fingertips are up at the top corners of the room. Now what you're going to do here is you're going to step back with the back foot, and you're going to bend the knee like this, okay? And I'm going to do it turning to the side so that you can see. So you're in
your position with your legs tightly packed together. You're going to step back. As you step back, you're bending that knee. Now, you have a couple of options here. Just like with everything else, you can either be on the ball of the foot for more stability, in which case it would be like this, or you can point the toes. Just like everything else, you want to feel like you're stepping back with the toes slightly turned out. This is actually going to help you to have better stability. So when you step back, you're like this. When you step back, see if you can step back with the toes slightly turned out. Okay, so what are we doing with the arms now? We're up here, and we're stepping back just a little ways, right underneath yourself. As you step back, you're going to drop the arm, the same arm as leg is going to drop, and the other arm is going to come down, and it's like you're smoothing your skirt along your leg. And now we're going to step back with this one. So you're going to push up, you're going to come up, and you're going to smooth the skirt on the other side. Okay, so we have 2 skirt smoothings. So standing up and starting again, we're touching the top corners. The back foot comes back, the top arm smooths the skirt. Notice that it's opposite, front leg, and the arm that's doing the smoothing. Now, as you step back, you're going to do the other side. So opposite arm to leg, and remember, you can be on the ball or you can point the toes. Now from here, we just have one more thing to do. We're going to step up. This foot's already in front. You're going to bring the arms up. Everything comes together, up, and you're going to open with the little bourrées right here. You've got that foot in front. You're going to step down. You can just lower the heels, and you step, and then we're going to step, and then we're in our B+. So this is where we will finish our section. Let's go over this one more time, and then we're going to put it with the music. We have finished, and we are up here with our fingertips up at the top corners. Now you're going to step back, and you're going to smooth the skirt with the opposite arm. The front leg is straight, and you're using the opposite arm to smooth the skirt over the leg. Now you're going to step back with that front foot, and you're going to smooth the skirt with these opposite arm to leg. Now leave that foot in front where it is, and you're going to come up, bringing the back foot with you. So bring everything up. And now you keep going in those bourrées. You're going to open up. Now you're going to lower the heels. You're going to step with the back foot and stand. All right, let's see if we can put that with the music, all of it together, which we'll do a couple of times. And then you will have learned the first section. That's like a minute right there. Standing in your beautiful radiance, opening the heart, floating the arms away, we step with the back foot. Here we go. Gentle and smooth. Bend and call. And other side and call. And step forward, B+. You, here, dance. Open, start those bourrées, and back in. Come with me, you say. Bring the arms down, up, turning towards the back foot, change, leave it there, step with the back foot, reach, and bend, and touch. Now, towards the back foot, smooth, step, and coming up and opening out and then stepping. Good, okay, yeah, and as you can see, the music carries on from there, but that is the first section. In the beginning, it is very helpful to keep the steps quiet and small as you build the coordination to be able to do them. You know, one of the things that's so challenging about ballet is the mental component. So remember to believe in yourself as you are doing this and really find delight in your own body, in your sensation of beauty, of joy, whatever it is for you. All right, we're gonna do it again, and we're gonna go through these steps slowly, keep it small and quiet, and remember to have that storyline in your head. You really want to have that feeling of warmth and invitation. That's certainly what I hold for you as my students learning this dance. standing in your radiance, open heart, fingertips floating away from the body, carrying a gentle radiance with you everywhere you go. Starting with the back foot. Bend and call. Gently and kindly bend, call. And stepping forward, you here. Dance, open, and start those bourrées, busy, busy feet. Call, come, dance with me. Bring it down and up, turning towards the back foot, changing the foot, keeping it there, stepping with the back foot, reaching, bring it forward. And now stepping back, smooth your skirt. Stepping back, smooth your skirt. Joining everything, lifting the arms, and opening a blossom in the sun. And stepping down, open, open. Good, okay. That is the complete first section. Let's do it once again. This time, even more emphasis on that radiance, that gentleness. You know, the imagination is really the most important muscle in ballet. I know people don't always believe that when I say it, but it's really true. The more you carry the sense of something in you, the more all of your movements, your body, the way it moves, will conform to that idea. So it's really important, that conversation in your head. And I know when you do ballet, it's easy to criticize yourself and think you're not good enough, you're not doing it right. But if that voice comes up in your head as you're doing this, I encourage you to give it a really firm shh, and see if instead you can empty out your thoughts, your critical thoughts about yourself, and instead listen to the music and listen to your inner voice saying, come, welcome, dance with me, we're going to enjoy. See if you can replace the conversation. Standing beautifully, radiantly, we begin with the back foot, a welcome in your heart. Other side. Turning, changing feet, and stepping, and bourrée, smoothing, and all together, and blooming, stepping down. Congratulations, you have learned the very first part of the Waltz of the Flowers. It is such a delight to share ballet with you. And definitely, if you are looking to really bring ballet into your life, please head over to everydayballet.com and check out my ballet training options. They really will help you to find that sense of confidence with your movement. And remember to like, subscribe, share, bring a friend, set your notifications, and look for the next tutorial video in just a few days. Thank you so much for sharing ballet with me today. And until next time, happy dancing.